So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Number 4.
Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
So that's got things underway. De Ligt. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be...
There's the header!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's on it, can he get away? And the cross comes in. Bruno Fernandes, driving forward. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Euro. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That has been slung wide. Saka goes steaming forward. And the ball is out of play. Martinelli. Look at the space here. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a goal kick. Shaw. De Ligt. Euro. And it's Mount. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Mount. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Now it's shot at goal! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He's having a shot! And again! Terrific save by Bayindir! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Shot could be on. Diogo Dalot. And it's Mount. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mount. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. He's being urged to shoot. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitutions taking place.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide.
6
Played
added
with
minutes
finesse.
has been indicated.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Number
Well, it's an
29.
example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Odegaard. Now White. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.